Hey, I'm Kev, Mr. Cole. Welcome back to Baja Air Control HD. As last time out, we won the Progressive Primetime League with some aggressive tactics, shall we say. Let's see if we can be a bit nicer in the Justice Brothers Crusade League. We've got 6 races. We've got a long championship here, beginning on the Old Burn Hills track in the Painted Desert environment. So here is our newly sponsored Hummer with FabTech on the side. Let's see what we can do over 3 laps in the desert. We got off to a good start in this championship. We were pretty consistent in the last championship. I had 1 5th place, but otherwise we were around the podium or on the podium. We had our 4 races. Let's see if we can continue doing that. Didn't win many races though, so we're looking to win a few more in this championship. Makes things a bit easier for ourselves as we're wheel to wheel with Oscar. And that really caused us to start, but so did Bryce as he was stuck behind Nick. So that was Oscar going to 4th. We're still stuck in 7th. We're not making our way through the order like we normally do on the opening lap. Here we go, we've got some bumps. We've got a Hummer. It's just about stayed upright. But we're now back down to last. This is not the start we wanted as... Is that tumbleweed in front going everywhere? Looks like it is as everyone's slowed down. So from last up to 5th. Trying to go for 4th down the inside. John Swift. And now here comes Oscar again. That's why everyone slows over the jump. Get up into 3rd. Looking down the inside of Bryce for 2nd. That's where's he going? Rejoins the track. Where's the leader going? Jerry. Go for a little wander. Needs to he can take the lead on this opening lap. Everyone went crazy there for a second. Let's go over the start finish straight onto the 2nd lap. And now we can just cruise in the lead. We enjoyed the nice sky in front. Get down to 3rd, use the banking. And back up to 4th. That's allowed Jerry to catch up as we were a bit cautious in that first corner. Now he's trying to go down the inside, but tumbleweed power. So get down to 2nd. Going to use the banking to get around that corner. Not an ideal line, but it worked. And that's allowed Jerry to catch back up. Allowed Bryce to catch back up. There is the nose. The Yellow Crusader behind us. Let's now go into a fast double right. First time we're actually taking it properly, and Bryce again trying to get by. These are the old nudging tactics. They're not working on us. And now we're more to fall through that left hand as there's loads of bumps. Again, not getting the best runs, allowing Bryce to catch up. This is the section where they went a bit crazy. As you can see, there's the tail of destruction with that fence all over the place, and it's like they've messed up again. They had us to build the lead. As we go on to the start finish straight. Well, kind of straight. And on to the final lap. So I've got Ashton actually behind us. Ashton Alexander grabbing 2nd from Bryce. Well, we've got a comfortable lead. This race is going well. After halfway through the opening lap, we were last. Kind of a turnaround. Plus the vehicle has not fallen apart. Just as I say that, there goes the engine and shocks and clutch. Maybe we can afford to repair it. Oh no, it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, let's just go on. It's no point, we've got half of that left. That's totally how you're meant to take that corner as well. That's the faster route. There's now the tyres and brakes are gone. Maybe we should have actually repaired the vehicle now after that corner. This Hummer's getting a bit bouncy, as it tends to do when it's damaged. And Ashton's catching. So is Bryce. We're coming into their section where they messed up. We'll keep messing up. We're taking that pretty well, even with the booty shaker. Look at it go. Look at that bounce. As it go, oh, to start finish straight, there's still loads of bumps though. But we're going to fly into the finish and win. The first straight ahead of Bryce. Ashton Alexander got Jerry in fourth. Barry, not in last, in the top 5, continues form from the last season where he ended it. Then got John Swift, Oscar, Ted, and Nick at the back. So a fantastic start. Let's see if we can continue as we have unlocked the FabTech Invitational. Let's go to Coconut Island and the crisscross track. As here we are, nicking at our beast at the back, and this is a circuit with lots of climbing in it. It's like, let's just go onto the beach. And it's like, we're the only one actually doing this. And this is a circuit I love because of all the variations of lines that you can take. So it says we're leading, but we've got some tight corners to make now. As in, it's like it's Nick that's leading us. That was not very good entrance. Back on the course now, we're back to last from first. That's the advantage of going and taking that flat route. As in, it's like there's a bit of a Horlicks in front. And I've damaged a tyre because our car is steering to the right. Not even steering it, see? And it just goes right. So I think we have damaged the tyre. As what are you doing? Yes, we've damaged the right front. We'll have to pit with full repairs on this first lap. Because he can't continue like this. And this is the only chance of not finishing last. So we're going to be last by a country mile heading on to the second lap, but hopefully with our paired vehicle we can catch up. And they go through the final corner. Let's just go along the coastline, not into the ocean, hopefully. And let's hopefully rejoin everyone. A bit smoother than we did previously. I guess that is kind of smoother, just have to go around the lighthouse. Not into the cones. Can get a bit confusing which route you're actually on as well. As you look at the mini-map, you think, oh, I just had to go this way, but then it kind of disproves you when you're actually looking at the screen which way you're going. But in this time we're caught up to everyone. And the repairs are working. So now it's the mad dash. So we're going to take this line. Should not have taken that line. Let's go on to the final lap. We're still last. We've caught up to everyone. How did we cut the track? That's the stupidest reset ever. As in, it's like Ted and Ashton are getting some cove time. Won't say anything else. Let's try and catch up and get a top 5 at least. As you can see, everyone right in front. Just got to take the right line through this section. As in, it's like the leaders are getting away a bit. Let's go over the jumps. Make sure you don't go on 2 wheels. Make sure we get into the left-hander correctly. No, get out the way, Oscar. What are you doing? Fantastic time to just brake for no reason. As we drop back down to 7th. But it looks like we're going to take 6th out the line from Jerry. So he would have got a top 5 if Oscar didn't just stop. Barry in 4th. What is going on? Nick in 3rd. Bryce in 2nd. And then John at the top. With Jerry, Ted and Ashton behind. So we've dropped down to 2nd now. As we unlocked another invitational. And now we head to Beaver Creek and the Mongolon Rim. I'll eventually get to say this right. It'll probably be the last episode though, as we line up in the woods for this 4-lap race. Oh gosh, struggling to get away. Come on, Hammer. Get up into those gears. We've got a beautiful waterfall on the right hand side. Should not get distracted though. Let's try and make it into 5th. Trying to get on 2 wheels already, the Hummer. We've got Bryce round our outside. Give him a little tap. As where do we go? We're going over the bridge. Good idea, because we would have flipped otherwise. Once again, we've got a beautiful track with loads of multiple routes. And it looks like we're in 5th as it's chaos in front. 4th, should we say. 3rd. 2nd was Jerry. As John Swift leads, he wants another victory. Of course, we want to deny him. Let's get out of the way, rabbits. Death-defying rabbits once again. Let's go through the right. You can see it, in case you can probably hear modulating the throttle loads this time. As we're going over the bridge. Whoa, what the hell? Someone didn't nail down that plank of wood. As we remain in 2nd, just behind John Swift, the only person who's kind of in his periphery. But he's taken the final corner very poorly, so we take the lead heading into the 2nd half of the race. Do love how swift these laps are. As we go through the left-hander. Lots of bumps. This course is pretty nice. Should we take the bridge again? No, let's actually take and go through the water. As in, it's like John's taking the wide line. Let's see if that'll work out for him. He has gained a bit. And he doesn't know how to take the final corner while we launch ourselves through it. And onto the final lap, we're holding the lead. Around 2 seconds, and everyone else is like 10 seconds back. Led by Jerry. Let's go through. First corner. Really off and on the throttle. I wish this course was longer. It is really nice. You get down to 3rd. Let's go back to the bridge. Not into the bridge, back on. Back taking the bridge. As Swift has taken the wide line again. And there he is leading into the final corner. Have we chucked it away? Oh, the one time he takes the final corner properly is the final lap. As our engine is damaged, we come over the line in 2nd. With Jerry in 3rd, Barry in 4th, Nick in 5th, Oscar 6th, Bryce 7th, Ashton, Alexander 8th and Ted in 9th. So he chucked away the victory there, and we would have gained on Swift, who I think is leading. As going to the 2nd half of the race is around the Rancho Mafinana and the Cabo San Lucas environment. Let's say we are lining up for another 4-lap race. This time, let's see if we can actually make it to the finish without making any mistakes. As we note down the inside, looking for that top 5 already alongside Bryce, who after a good start seems to be falling back as we're being pushed by Ashton Alexander. Once again, we've got multiple routes as we get in front of Ashton. Looks like we're going for the middle route, are we? I say we get ahead of Ashton. Look at that, he's gone round our outside. As we're down to 8th apparently. Now up to 4th, 6th. Now we're in 7th as we're being pushed by Nick. And look at our right front is busted again. What is going on with our right front? Can we strengthen that? That is ridiculous that for the 2nd time in 4 races that is busted on the opening lap after 1 jump. As we're in last. And we're flipping. I don't think we're winning this championship then, because we're way behind. And look at all these routes. Where is everyone going? This is like the last course, but by times 10. For craziness. As we get past Barry, there's John Swift down in 8th. Okay, maybe my pessimism was a bit premature. With John Swift down in 8th, not battling for the win, but we need to get up right up there then, get a podium to eat into his lead. Take the wide line here. We're going to be heading to the pits. Looks like we're going to be the only one though, because we can't go on with this tyre. There you go, the quickest change in the West. So we're right behind Barry as we go on to the 2nd lap. This is a 4-lap race. Look how long that first lap was. So there's actually lots of time for Swift to get through the field. Let's follow everyone. This seems to be a better route. We've actually got Nick in 7th, it looks like. So where are they going? They're going in front. Looks like Barry's a bit slow. Unfortunately, not the first time I've said that. And you've got John Swift in 7th. Oh, so they're going to the right. Let's follow John Swift. Normally seems to be a good barometer for fast routes. And let's follow everyone through here. Have we busted another tyre? The car's dragging to the right again. Are you kidding? Yeah, we've busted the right front again. Are we going to have to pit every lap? That is absolutely ridiculous. St. Barry is not the time. We're wounded already, okay? We're into the top 5, but we can barely go out this thing. I could run faster than this. Come on. There's John Swift in 7th still. But the front 4 have just got away. We won't be getting on the podium unless our car stops braking over every single jump. It's made of paper mache, is that front, right? As there goes Barry. There goes John Swift. As we're going to be heading to the pits again. Got Bryce at the back, mile back. He must be really damaged. As tyres and brakes are gone. And Bryce is pitting as well. So we're going to be 8th. With John and I at the back, that will open up the championship as well. Remaining 2 rounds. If it finishes like this, we set a new record. So where do we go? We don't want to go over the jump. Because apparently this car can't handle a jump that's higher than 10 metres. So let's go through this path. Oh no, did I damage it again? No, it's still going in a straight line. They're fine. Just keep following the path. As we've got Nick in front. Look at that, really slowing it down. But our car is not busted. That's the good thing. Down the brakes. Oh, is our car still going? It is. So we just got to dab the brakes for every single jump. And make sure we're not getting big air. Which you probably should have been doing anyway. But now we definitely know. As we are catching up to the field. We've got Ted in 7th. Where's Swift? Is Swift at the head of this pack? Because everyone let him by. Let's get into the second half of this penultimate lap. Maybe my pessimism was correct on the opening lap if Nick is in front of all this. Because we're not gaining, we're losing again. And we have to win the final couple of races, I think, to win the championship. And I've said that previously. And it has been the case, so we'll see. As everyone's pitting, including Swift. So up to 3rd, 2nd in outside, down the inside of Ted. Not quite. So going to the final lap. In 3rd place. From nowhere. Considering how terrible we've been, up to 2nd. Use that banking. He's got Jerry with a good lead in front. But again, a podium. I didn't think it was possible for most of this race. I'll very much take that. As there goes the tyres and brakes. As we are catching on Jerry though. As well, here comes Ted. Giving us a nice punt. He's landed on all 4s, I think. Yeah, we are fine, but Ted's taking the lead. It's like he's taking the alternate route. And just so we catch up to Jerry, he speeds up. And there's Ted. Whoa, rejoins in our path. What are you doing, Ted, you madman? Let's see if we can catch Jerry for the victory then. He's gone a bit wide. We slot into the lead on his final lap. What an up and down race this has been. Let's see if we can hold on for the final half lap. You just about go through that corner correctly. But we're romping away from Jerry. He's under pressure from Ted now. He's using the banking beautifully. Car's feeling alright. Don't need to pit. There's only a couple of corners to go. Only one corner to go. Let's go round it. And launch ourselves towards the line and grab a vital victory in this championship. Ahead of Jerry and Ted. With Ashton Alexander 4th, Bryson 5th, Nick in 6th, Barry 7th, Oscar 8th, John Swift at the back. So we take the lead of the championship. We got a Blue Sea sponsorship. Now so we'll stick with Fab Tech. As we head to a penultimate race of the championship, the Sweeping Hills track in the Canyon de Chelly environment. So here's our machine, our beast after that last race. As now we got a 5 that race. How short along is this course? Extremely bumpy, I can tell you that. Send it down the inside, Ted. We have been mostly clean. Whoa, carnage! What is going on in front? We're up into second because everyone was just dying, it looks like. We've got Jerry, who's run away again in the lead. We've got Nick on our arse. Well, this race is definitely about survival then. And if we can survive that corner. As well, that was a massive jump. But controlled the Hummer beautifully over it. Got a bit of gap to Nick now. We're catching on Jerry. As this is a long race, it looks like as well. With this course, very twisty. This is all about endurance then, and keeping your machine top notch. Has it got another jump halfway? We do. Look at that, Jerry 7 seconds in front though. But let's not concentrate on him. Let's just concentrate on just keeping this Hummer in one piece. As we go across the start finish line. In second, just there to Bryce. Or in third now. That was like horrible jumps. Look at this. How's it staying upright? Has got Nick behind in fourth. And we've got Barry in fourth now. Barry having a very good championship. After being the back marker in the last one. As bumps again. But our Hummer's sticking together though. There you go, brake, make sure you have less time in the air, more time on terra firma. But now Bryce is 5 seconds in front. What is Jerry on? What is Bryce on as well? Come on, Hummer. Maybe you've got to push it a bit more. But then I don't want to be pitting every lap. But it looks like we do is we're keeping the gap the same to the guys behind, but the front two are just storming away. They must have really reinforced their vehicles. Or they know they're just going to bust them up, so they're trying to grab all the time they can. As there goes the engine. And this third lap, and surprised it took until almost halfway through the race for that to happen. As now we've got Barry on our arse. As it looks like Bryce has caught up to Jerry for the lead. So there we go, that's a good run. And we are actually catching back up to them. As there goes the shocks and clutch, so we might have to pit this lap. So let's just gun it over this jump. There you go. We are gaining to them. And yeah, they are pitting. As we get away with the tactical stop in front of Bryce, and we take the lead, do we? From Jerry as well. Come on, get in fourth gear. There we go, get up to speed, so we do take the lead away. But now let's see if we have to pit every lap then after this one. And if we can actually hold on pace-wise from them. Because we're nowhere near to them. We're just about holding on to the Hummer. No! Bryce takes the lead. Has he gone to the penultimate lap? Got John Swift behind in third. Where's Jerry gone? So let's try and stick with Bryce then. For the remainder of this stint. And if we don't have to pit this lap, we definitely will on the last lap, I reckon. So I'm definitely pushing it a bit more. So it's clinging to the tail of Bryce, we're not falling back. Jerry's got back into third. So we've got good braking. Rolling the car into that corner. So we're not pitting this lap. I'm surprised. This Hummer's sticking together. All the cars are sticking together around this course. No, just as I say that, Bryce. I hope he's alright. A repeat of the first lap. So you go nicely into the groove. Across the line onto the final lap. Set a new record. We're heading towards the rock though. There you go, nicely done. Bryce is still in second though, despite flipping. Meeting the Angels. Got Barry in third. What's happened to Jerry? He's dropped back. Where's Swift as well? He seems to have dropped back too. So we're holding a comfortable enough lead over Bryce. So there goes the tyres and brakes. Do we dare pit though? It is only tyres and brakes. Just to say that every scene's gone, we do pit on this final lap. So get going again. There's Bryce and Barry. Come out ahead of Ashton. So at least getting a podium, I think. Just to say that Ashton goes smoothly around our outside. Let's see if we can grab a victory then with our spruced up car. And there's a bit damaged, especially Bryce's, my god. As you go, we can just gun it over these last couple of corners. Down the inside into second. No, Hummer, not on two wheels. Where are you going? Oh, Hummer, what were you doing? So he do finish fourth, but he should have been second. As Barry wins. The back marker. He's come alive in this championship. Grabs the deserved victory. The Jerry in fifth, Ted sixth, Oscar seventh, John Swift and then Paul racing eighth, and Nick at the back. So we do remain in first place as we head to the final race of the championship. The Payson Fairgrounds and the Rim environment. So we are lined up for another 5-lap race. These races starting to get a bit tougher, as you would expect. As we go through the classes. As that's a nice line. Into the top 5, are we? Yes, we are. Into third as we go elbow to elbow with John Swift. Early contender for the championship, but he's had a poor couple of races. But he's in the lead now. So we're taking the wider line. It's got a tight corner coming up. And you can drift the Hummer. Not exactly what I wanted to do. As well, was that Barry going a bit crazy? Oh, we've got to build up the speed and momentum again. So everyone slows down. Get past Barry, get past Jerry into the top 5. We've got Ted in front. And it's like he's slightly damaged, is he? Or just a bit slow? As we go across the line for the first lap. So we've got Nick in front. We've got John Swift leading. Or is it Bryce leading? Looks like they're together though. But I think we are in a good position. The championship. It's the most important thing. Not on 2 wheels, Hummer. There we go, just about holding on. So it is John Swift in front, a bit slow. Let's get door to door. Got Bryce leading. We did have Bryce leading and he got absolutely murdered. Hummer's on 2 wheels again, what the hell? And there's a... Who's that going up in the air? There's cars in the air everywhere. John Swift has gone to Mexico. Got Ashton behind us. They've just gone a bit crazy towards the end of these circuit races. We're in 3rd. That's all I know about this race. As we go on to the 3rd of that. What the heck happened near the end of that? Now, there's a couple of guys who've had a bit of damage, no doubt. Because they just came from space. Absolute madness. As we've got Ted in front. Okay, that's Ted. And that's Jerry. Jerry once again in the lead. Once again not going to hold on to it. So we're going down the inside. Oh, he will hold on to it. Very good run. And Jerry, as there goes the engine. Now this corner, which is causing all kinds of mischief. We go using the bank. Whoa, that was Bryce in the air. So if you can just survive that corner, you're going to win the race. So it's between me and Jerry, it looks like, or at least get second. As we go into penultimate lap, there goes the tyres and brake. We're going to have a booty shaker with the shocks and clutch gone as well. So definitely have to fix the vehicle in this penultimate lap. But everyone else is fixing theirs because they're going into all kinds of directions. So we won't be alone as the Hummer flips again. God, the Hummer really does... It's really flippable. I thought it'd be a bit more stable, the Hummer. But no, it does like going onto 2 wheels, a bit like the open reader. Once again, Jay motoring through the water. And oh, he's actually motoring through the corners, is he? No, we go down the inside, do the old block pass. I know it's more motorcycling, but it seems like you can do that with the 4-wheelers here. Let's get out of the way, Jerry. We're pitting. Jerry, you're pitting as well, okay? Jerry, just helped you, okay? Get a podium. As we go on to the final lap, we've got Nick leading, but I don't know how damaged his vehicle is. Got Jerry behind. Everyone else is pitting because no doubt they flipped again. Well, we've won this championship just through attrition. Just through not being flipping into the air. We had Bryce be very strong, we had John be very strong, but then they've had lots of innocence. Jerry's very strong as well. Leading most of the races, but not actually winning them. Let's go through the water, use the banking, got to take the wide line. As you're catching up towards Nick. Drifting too much though, not using the momentum. Lost all the momentum there. We're getting up to Nick, who's very slow. He's going to be close towards the line. Is he going to win it? Oh, are we going to nick it? Oh, just not. As we were 12 hundredths of a second behind in the end. As we have Jerry in 3rd, John in 4th, Bryce in 5th, Ted 6th, Ashton 7th, Barry in 8th, and Oscar at the back. So we win the championship, we win the 4th championship in this league. We won it by quite a while from Bryce, then John, Jerry, Barry in 5th, Nick in 6th, Ashton 7th, Ted 8th, and Oscar at the back. But as I said, if Bryce and John were a bit more consistent in the middle part, that might have been a close championship. As we get the Team Certified Steel Flying Machine, then we get the Team Otzner Racing Hummer, and then we get the Victory Motorsports 01. Hummer or Toyota, one of those. But we completed all of the leagues in the mini truck class. Now we'll be going to the rallies around the Lake Powell environment and the Painted Desert environment next time out. And then we end with the hill climb and the Trail Ready Open Class Challenge. But I hope you enjoyed the Justice Brothers Crusade League. Much better than the Justice League. I think you'll agree. Lots more action as well. But we'll be heading to rallies next time. So out for watching, and I'll see you then.